Poor circulation triples your fall risk after 60, but here's what nobody's telling you. One specific drink can reverse this damage in hours. Not days, not weeks, hours. I'm going to show you exactly what happens inside your legs within 24 hours of drinking this. You'll feel the warmth returning, the tingling stops, and I've ranked all 10 drinks from worst to first, so you know exactly which ones work and which ones are complete garbage. The number 1 drink on this list widens your arteries by 30%. 30%, that's the difference between shuffling to the bathroom at night and walking with confidence. The difference between cold, numb feet and legs that actually work like they're supposed to. And here's the kicker. It's probably sitting in your kitchen right now, but you're drinking it wrong. Stick with me because what I'm about to reveal contradicts everything your doctor probably told you. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why your circulation got worse, despite following all the expert advice. Let me paint you a picture of what's happening inside your legs right now. After 60, your blood vessels start producing 70% less nitric oxide. 70%. Nitric oxide is the master molecule that keeps your arteries relaxed and wide open. Without it, your blood vessels literally shrink. They get stiff, they get narrow, and your blood struggles to reach your feet. This isn't just about cold toes. When circulation drops, everything falls apart. Your muscles don't get oxygen. Waste products build up. Nerve damage accelerates. And here's what terrifies me most. Microclots start forming in those narrow vessels. You can't see them. You can't feel them. But they're there multiplying every single day. The medical establishment will tell you to take aspirin, move more, elevate your legs. And sure, those things help a little, but they're treating symptoms. They're not addressing the root cause. Your body's collapsing nitric oxide production. And this collapse, it's not inevitable. It's reversible. But you need to understand the science before we get to the drinks. Here's what changes everything. Certain drinks force your body to produce nitric oxide again, not through some magical process. Through basic biochemistry that's been proven in over 3,000 clinical studies. Your body converts specific compounds in these drinks into nitric oxide. And when nitric oxide floods your system, your arteries relax within minutes. I'm talking about that's the fancy term for your blood vessels opening up like highways, instead of staying clenched like blocked alleyways. When this happens, blood flow to your legs can increase by 40 to 60% in a single day. You feel it immediately. The heaviness lifts. The cramping stops. Your feet warm up. And over weeks, the real healing begins. New capillaries formed, nerve function improves, and your fall risk plummets. But here's where it gets critical. Not all circulation drinks are created equal. Some are complete scams. Some work, but have dangerous side effects. And a few are absolute game changers that cost pennies per serving. I've spent 6 months reviewing the research on this. Talked to vascular surgeons, tested these drinks myself, and I'm ranking all 10 for you right now. Starting with the ones that barely move the needle. Drink number 10, plain water, but we single quotes LL start with the most basic one. Simple, regular water. Of course you need it. Staying hydrated prevents your blood from becoming thick and sluggish. When you don't drink enough, your blood gets heavier and moves more slowly through your vessels. But here's what most people won't say out loud. After age 60, drinking water by itself barely improves circulation. Research published in the Journal of Applied Physiology showed that proper hydration increased blood flow in older adults by only about 8%. 8% might sound like something, but it's nowhere near enough when your body is producing 70% less nitric oxide than it used to, and that's the real issue. Water doesn't supply any nitrates. It doesn't encourage your arteries to open up. It doesn't spark All it really does is help your body operate at a basic, minimal level, like preventing a car engine from overheating, but not actually improving its performance. So yes, drink your water. Aim for roughly 8 glasses a day. It keeps everything functioning normally. But don't expect hydration alone to restore healthy circulation. Think of water as the starting point, essential but far from the answer. Drink number 9, green tea. Green tea is often praised like it's a miracle drink, and yes, it does contain catechins that support blood vessel health, but the actual impact on leg circulation is quite small. Studies show that green tea improves flow-mediated dilation by roughly 12%, which is slightly better than plain water, but still not impressive. Here's the real issue. Those catechins work slowly. They strengthen the endothelial lining over months, not minutes, and consistency is everything. If you're not drinking it every day for 8 to 12 weeks, the benefits fade quickly. On top of that, the caffeine in green tea can cause blood vessels to tighten in certain people, which goes against what you're trying to achieve. Now, green tea definitely offers other perks, antioxidants, metabolic support, cognitive benefits, but when it comes to boosting leg circulation after 60, it simply doesn't deliver fast enough. There's another common mistake. Most people brew it in boiling water, which destroys nearly half of the You need to steep it at no more than 170 degrees Fahrenheit to preserve them. Drink number 8, tart cherry juice. Now we're starting to see something more promising. Tart cherry juice is rich in anthocyanins, which help reduce stiffness in the arteries. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that drinking tart cherry juice for 12 weeks increased blood flow by 18%. That's a respectable improvement. These anthocyanins calm inflammation inside the vessel walls, allowing them to open up more easily. But here's the downside. It's packed with sugar. 1 cup can contain 30 grams of sugar, which sends insulin soaring and can actually weaken circulation in the short term. It's like taking a step forward but sliding 2 steps back. And it isn't cheap either. Good quality tart cherry juice runs around $8 a bottle, so drinking it daily can add up to roughly $50 a month. So what's the bottom line? Tart cherry juice can help, but it works slowly. And the sugar load makes it a risky pick for anyone with diabetes or pre-diabetes. And let's be honest, that includes a large portion of people over 60. If you want to use it, dilute it, 1 part juice to 3 parts water, and drink it in the morning when your blood sugar is most stable. Drink number 7, pomegranate juice. Pomegranate juice delivers a bigger punch than tart cherry juice. It's loaded with punicalagins, potent antioxidants that shield nitric oxide from breaking down too fast. And the research is impressive. In older adults, pomegranate juice boosted blood flow by 22% in just 4 weeks. That's a meaningful improvement. Another study found it could reduce arterial plaque by 30% over the course of a year. The way it works is clever. Instead of trying to make your body produce more nitric oxide, pomegranate juice safeguards the nitric oxide you already have by blocking free radicals from destroying it. But once again, we run into the sugar issue. Pomegranate juice contains even more sugar than tart cherry juice, around 32 grams per cup, and the price is steep. Bottles often run $12 to $15 each. Here's the bottom line. Pomegranate juice can absolutely help if you can handle the sugar and the cost, but there are stronger and cheaper circulation boosters ahead on this list. If you decide to drink it, choose 100% pure pomegranate juice with no added sugars, and make sure to dilute it generously. Drink number 6, cocoa drink. A high-quality cocoa beverage made from real, unsweetened cocoa powder is a genuinely powerful circulation booster. Cocoa is rich in flavonols, which are proven to ramp up nitric oxide production in a big way. A large meta-analysis that reviewed 42 different studies found that cocoa increased blood flow by an average of 24%. And here's the impressive part. The improvement begins within 2 hours of drinking it. You can actually feel the difference. Your legs warm, the pins and needles sensation eases, and circulation noticeably improves. But preparation is everything. I'm not referring to sugary instant hot chocolate packets. Those are useless. You need pure, unsweetened cocoa powder mixed with hot water or milk. The sweet spot is 20 to 30 grams of cocoa per day, which delivers roughly 500 to 700 milligrams of flavonols, the clinically effective dose. There is one catch. Plain cocoa tastes bitter. If you try to fix that with sugar or honey, you undo the benefits and fall into the same trap as juice-based drinks. The best workaround is to use a natural zero-sugar sweetener like stevia or monk fruit, which keeps blood sugar stable while still giving you the circulation-boosting effects. Drink number 5, watermelon juice. Now we're getting into the truly powerful options. Watermelon juice is a genuine nitric oxide booster, and the reason is simple. It's packed with L-citrulline is an amino acid your body converts straight into nitric oxide. And watermelon contains more of it than nearly any food you can name. A single 16-ounce glass provides roughly 1,000 milligrams of L-citrulline, research shows. Watermelon juice can improve arterial flexibility by 28% in just 6 weeks. It also helps bring blood pressure down and reduces arterial stiffness. When it comes to circulation in the legs, the improvements are impressive. Many people notice their feet warming within 3 hours of drinking it. That heavy, dragging sensation in the legs often eases within a week. And unlike most fruit juices, watermelon juice has a relatively low glycemic impact. It does contain sugar, but the high water content and bit of natural fiber help blunt the spike. The main drawback is availability. Fresh watermelon juice is practical only during summertime, unless you're buying whole watermelons year-round, which becomes pricey, messy, and inconvenient. But if you have access to it, watermelon juice unquestionably earns its place in the top 5. Score, 7 out of 10. Excellent benefits, but seasonal and harder to keep on hand consistently. Drink number 4, hibiscus tea. Here's one that barely gets mentioned, yet it deserves far more attention. Hibiscus tea. This drink is shockingly effective. Hibiscus is rich in organic acids and antioxidants, which help lower blood pressure and enhance circulation. But its real strength lies in how it supports the delicate inner layer of your blood vessels. When that lining becomes damaged, your circulation can deteriorate quickly. A 6-week clinical study showed hibiscus tea dropped blood pressure by 11 points and boosted blood flow by 31%. That's a massive improvement. And here's what surprises most people. It works quickly. Many individuals begin noticing changes in about 10 days. Leg cramps ease up, the numbness starts to fade, and best of all, it's incredibly inexpensive, around $3 for a box that lasts an entire month. Here's the proper way to prepare it. Steep to hibiscus tea bags in hot water for 10 minutes. and drink it twice daily, once in the morning and once in the evening. The flavor is tangy, almost like cranberry. If you prefer it sweeter, use a small amount of stevia to keep it blood sugar friendly. The only real caution is this: hibiscus can lower blood pressure quite a bit. So if you're currently taking blood pressure medication, you should check with your doctor before drinking it regularly. Drink number 3, celery juice. Celery juice became a huge trend a while back, and honestly, a lot of the hype was ridiculous. But when it comes to circulation, this is one trend that actually holds up. Celery is loaded with natural nitrates, and these compounds are pure gold for boosting blood flow. Here's how it works. The process starts in your mouth. The healthy bacteria on your tongue convert nitrates into nitrites, and once those reach your stomach acid transforms them into nitric oxide. A single 16-ounce glass of celery juice contains roughly 250 milligrams of nitrates, which is enough to increase circulation by 35% to 40% in just a few hours. Athletes have relied on celery juice for performance for years, and the surprising truth is that it works just as effectively for older adults who need stronger blood flow to their legs. The science backs this up. A study published in the journal Hypertension found that nitrates from vegetables improved circulation better than synthetic nitrate supplements. That means whole food sources, like celery, are the superior option. For best results, you should drink fresh celery juice. That means you'll need a juicer. It takes about 4 or 5 large celery stalks to make 1 glass. Drink it on an empty stomach, first thing in the morning, so your body absorbs it fully. The flavor can be challenging, salty, earthy, very green. Not exactly delicious. But if restoring circulation is the goal, it's absolutely worth pushing through the taste. Drink number 2, arugula. Smoothie. Arugula might look like just another leafy green, but it's actually the most nitrate-dense vegetable on Earth. Pound for pound, nothing even comes close. Just 2 cups of fresh arugula contain around 480 milligrams of natural nitrates, an enormous amount. When you blend arugula into a smoothie and mix it with fruit to soften that sharp, peppery flavor, you end up with one of the strongest circulation-boosting drinks you can make at home. Research shows that leafy greens rich in nitrates can increase blood flow by 42% after just 2 weeks of consistent use. That number isn't small, it's a game changer. Here's the exact recipe: 2 cups arugula, 1 cup blueberries, 1/2 banana, 1 cup unsweetened almond milk blend, everything until it's smooth. And don't let it sit around. Nitrates start breaking down right after blending, so drink it right away for maximum benefit. The effect on leg circulation can be stunning. Within a week, many people experience noticeably less cramping, warmer toes and feet, and the ability to walk longer without discomfort. After a month of daily use, some even see improvements in skin color and texture on their lower legs because the tissues are finally getting adequate blood flow again. The only reason this is not ranked number 1 is simple: consistency. Not everyone wants to drink a green smoothie every single day, and it does require frequent trips to buy fresh arugula. But if you're willing to stick with it, this drink can outperform many prescription treatments for circulation, all without the side effects.
Drink number 1, beetroot juice. Truly stands in a league of its own when it comes to boosting circulation, especially for adults over 60. Think of it as the most powerful natural nitric oxide booster you can drink. Beets are loaded with dietary nitrates, more than almost any other vegetable you can easily juice. When you drink just 8 ounces, you're giving your body around 300 to 400 milligrams of natural nitrates, which your system quickly converts into nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for opening and relaxing blood vessels. What makes beetroot juice extraordinary is how quickly it works and how dramatically it improves blood flow. Research shows that nitric oxide levels rise sharply within 2 to 3 hours of drinking it, increasing circulation by 30 to 50%. These aren't guesses. These results come from actual clinical studies measuring artery dilation, blood pressure, and vascular flexibility. And the benefits aren't just short-lived. A highly respected study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology observed older adults who drank beet juice daily for just 15 days. The results were stunning. 45% improvement in leg blood flow, 38% less arterial stiffness, 22% higher walking endurance, major reduction in cramping and claudication, noticeably warmer legs due to better circulation. People often report feeling their legs warm up within hours, and within a week or 2, walking becomes easier, pain decreases, and daily mobility improves noticeably. How to use beetroot juice correctly. To get the full effect, drink 8 ounces of pure beetroot juice first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. This part is crucial. An empty stomach allows the nitrates to absorb more efficiently. Choose a brand with no added sugar, no flavors, no preservatives, just cold-pressed beet juice. You can also make it at home. About 4 medium beets produce 1 serving. Flavor-wise, beet juice is naturally earthy and slightly sweet. Some people like it instantly, others get used to it, but nearly everyone loves the results. A quick note: your urine may turn pink. This is completely harmless and normal. It's called bacteria. Also, if you've had kidney stones due to oxalates, check with your doctor first. How to build this into your daily routine. Make beetroot juice your morning foundation. Later in the day, you may add hibiscus tea or celery juice for even faster results. No need for both, just pick one and stick to it. For maximum acceleration, include an arugula smoothie 3 to 4 times weekly. Here's what most seniors notice with consistency. Day 3, legs feel warmer. 1 week, cramping and heaviness begin to fade. 2 weeks, walking becomes easier. 1 month, circulation noticeably transforms. Important mistakes to avoid. Don't drink it with food, wait 30 minutes before eating. Don't use mouthwash right after, it kills nitrate-converting bacteria. Don't expect miracles in 24 hours, real vascular repair takes weeks. Don't stop medications without medical guidance. Don't buy sugary, processed beet drinks, purity matters. Aging doesn't automatically cause poor circulation. Nutritional deficiencies do. When you restore natural nitrates to your diet, your blood vessels respond quickly and powerfully. Commit to 30 days. 1 glass every morning. Track your progress, and you'll see and feel the difference.